Good morning. It is day 31 on my trip. So Sunday morning, and about to leave the Buffalo Forest Service campground. Um, it's early in the morning. It's probably well, not real early, 8:30, but the campground still. I think they're just all starting to wake up now. Um, should be a good day. I'm not sure where I'm going to stop. About 35 miles, 35, 40 miles down the road, I'll stop down the trail. It's supposed to be soft sand today. I don't really know. I don't really know what that means, but I'll find out. Um, so, stayed at the Buffalo Forest Service campground in Island Park, Idaho. It's a really nice campground. It's just noisy. It's right by the freeway, and it's really large. So it's I think we're the only ones in a tent here. Everybody's in these gigantic RVs, generators blowing, going the whole time, and kids running around and screaming. I mean, it was loud until late at night, to almost midnight, until it quieted down around here. So if you're looking for a quiet night, this probably isn't the place. So anyway, I got through it, and here we are in the morning. Gonna get out of here and start heading south, and then east over towards Yellowstone and the Grand Tetons. So I'm excited about that, seeing those areas, and yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna hit the trail. Just left the Buffalo campground in Island Park, Idaho, on the trail, and the McCoy book says it's really soft sand today, or it looks like for most of the day. I mean, so far it's soft, but it's not like beach sand or anything like that. It's totally rideable. I've got fairly skinny tires by mountain bike standards. I'm running 2-inch tires and doing fine. I think if you had skinny road tires, this would be a problem, but not bad. Hello, buddy. Can I come through? Hi, bud. Good. Nice cow. Yeah, the road gets better. Straight as far as I can see. Little washboardy, but not too bad. Okay, so it's about an hour been on the road. Time for my check-in for the morning. Yeah, I had to be quiet at the campground because we were the only ones up, me and Dean. Everybody else was still sleeping in their campers, I guess. So what I was saying was, Island Park was insane yesterday, Saturday afternoon, rolling in. ATVs, there must have been 5,000,007 ATVs. And these four-wheelers, and they're all buzzing around the roads. They're all on the main roads, driving just like they're driving cars, except they're driving really fast and sketchy. Trucks with their boat trailers, they were the worst. Give you no space at all and impatient as hell. So yeah, trucks with boats, they were the worst. Campers were second to the worst. But anyway, lots of traffic. Saw a really bad ATV crash out in the woods. They had the ambulance there, and that really looked ugly. So wear your helmets, kids. So many of them. Nobody had helmets on. Anyway, the campground was okay. Campground was very nice, really nice. The nicest bathrooms I've seen the whole trip. But it was noisy. It was right beside the freeway. It's nice and inexpensive for hiker bikers. But I think we had the only tents there, me and Dean, and so it was all RVs and generators going all night. Well, they had to stop at 10, but generators going and just kids running around screaming until midnight or so. So it was kind of noisy there and hectic. I was kind of glad to get out, but hey, it's a place to stay in Island Park, so that's affordable. Anyway, this road I'm on now for the good. On this road, so far it's good. It's this black volcanic sand. In parts, it's really smooth. Other parts, it's soft. You kind of sink in about an inch and a half, maybe at the most. So far on the trail, and the only downside is it's really rocky in places. So for a long stretch at a time, you'll have the soft sand plus lots of big rocks to negotiate. So makes for some slow going, but like I say every day, that's the divide. It's not meant to be easy. So anyway, so I'm loving it. Just embrace it and get through it. All right, so that's the deal. I'm not sure where I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Warm River, but that's might be kind of close. It just depends. I mean, if the road this soft sand takes all day to get through, then Warm River is the spot to go to tonight. Otherwise, I'm going to go a little further, a few miles, and I think there is another campsite, maybe about another 10-15 miles past Warm River, and we'll see. And just find a spot. That's kind of the going plan anyway. All right, time to get back on the trail. Remember I said watch your front wheel doesn't wash out because you go down? Yeah, I just did. Just crashed. Front wheel washed out in the soft sand. It's kind of deep here. All right. It's not deep, but my wheel's sinking down into the sidewall. The middle is really deep, and the sides are, there it goes again, full of washboards. I want to get over to this side. I can't seem to get over to the right. Try this side. A little better. Temperature wise, it's nice today. Nice. It's not hot, not too cold. Probably in the 70s so far. It's good riding weather. Not out in the blazing sun in the middle of a big road. Got shade and trees. I'm looking around. As soon as I start look up from the trail and I'm looking around in the woods, my wheel washes out. This is tough to ride in. 13 more miles of this. It's kind of like the beach sand, but not real deep, Takes some effort to get through it and keep moving forward. stop talking and more ride and pay attention to what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm seeing up ahead. I thought at first it was another person on a bike. And I saw 4 legs, and it's big. Really, I don't know what it is yet. It's still on the trail. There are moose here. Or I don't know if they're moose or elk, I guess. I don't know. There was something. Oh, just cows. Whew. I was a little worried there for a second. I'd love to see a moose or an elk. I hear they don't like to get disturbed. No, it's a whole bunch of cows all over the area here. Hi, buddy. Mama and her baby. Hello. Oh, there's more under the tree there in the shade. Hey. Wow, that one, didn't even see that one. Probably what I've seen most on this trip. Lots and lots of cows. Everywhere. Mountaintops, bottoms of mountains, sides of mountains, pastures. See them everywhere. That's awesome. Hey, stopped real quick. I want to give you an idea how far down this is. The camera doesn't do justice to how straight down this is. And there's a river down the very bottom. It's beautiful. Wow, it's cool. Let's try to zoom in. Oh. Look at that view. Amazing views today as I get closer and closer to Yellowstone. Look at that tunnel. Tunnel fire. Wow. You can really smell it too still. Wow. Nerve-wracking just riding this. Everybody checking in. I'm just outside of Yellowstone. I believe this is Warm River because I'm just north of Warm River Campground. And been a real nice day. Riding through this volcanic sand all day. I say all day. Been a couple hours. The closer I get to Yellowstone, it's just amazing scenery here. Trail's been good today, and so looking forward to keep on going. All right, out. Got to get it back on the trail. Holy shit. Climbing up the hill outside of Warm River. It's about a 1.5 mile climb. Whew. It's all on the road, so it's not too bad. Just steep. Warm River Campground looked good. Really nice looking campground. But you better call ahead and reserve a spot because all the spots were either taken or had reserve signs on them, including the tent spots. They had several tent spots. And it seems to be a really popular place. It's a beautiful area, so I can see why. Hey, welcome to my cabin at Squirrel Creek Ranch in Squirrel, Idaho. So, I was looking for a place to stay tonight, and Dean's down the way in a different cabin. This is my cabin for tonight. They're actually, for all of what you get, it's reasonably priced. And you come down here. Bedroom. It's very nice. Nice place. Yeah, so let me move over here away from the window. So the ride over here was about 35 miles, I think it was, and it was uneventful. Had great view of the Warm River from the gorge, so I'll post some video from that, and when I do this. And amazing, so we're way up high on coming down the rail trail, and it's an old rail bed from the Yellowstone branch line, it was called, and you could tell it was an old road bed. But yeah, it was a really nice ride, and it was hot when it got to the paved roads. You know, it was 90 some degrees today. It was in the shade the whole time, so on the rail trail. It was in the shade, so it was real nice, cool riding until it got to the roads, and then it got hot because you're just out in the open. Uh, the McCoy book says that it's a lot of soft sand, and it is, but you really don't sink in that bad. The ride was completely rideable. I have 2-inch tires, completely rideable on that. Um, I mean, if you have skinny road tires on your bike, yeah, it's probably not a good ride then, because it was rocky like normal. It's always rocky on this route, and then so you had rocks with the sand, and then but really, I mean, other than some areas where you had real loose, deep sand, it was nothing like the beach or anything like that. Not, so I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't. I don't really see the need for the alternate route unless you have skinny tires. Um, but that'd be about the only reason to take the alternate route, I think. But for the most part, it's very rideable. So that's the intel on it. There's really nothing between where to camp between Warm River and all the Forest Service campgrounds and Flagg Ranch. So the Forest Service campsites are about 35 miles east of where I'm at now. I'm going to head that way tomorrow. Warm River, I highly recommend calling ahead and making a reservation, because when we got there, completely full. The sites looked empty, but they were all reserved or already booked. So Warm River is a really nice campground, but just you better call ahead if you're gonna get a site, especially if you hit it on the weekend. And the problem with that between there and here is there's really nothing, nowhere to camp. My understanding, at least, there's been a lot of bear activity in the area, so it's maybe not the best time to be camping in a tent. So stopped here at the Squirrel Ranch, see what it was. Found out that they were really nice people here, reasonably priced. Getting a steak dinner tonight, so that'll be an awesome dinner. Get some greens in me for the first time on this route, and so have a good dinner. They're going to make us some breakfast burritos to put in the refrigerator here, and then I can microwave it in the morning, because we're going to be leaving kind of early tomorrow morning. So they have lunch here if you want lunch. They've got cold drinks. It's really it's a nice place. So that's the plan for tonight. Just resting. Just had a nice warm shower. Got cleaned up. They're doing laundry too. So they grabbed our laundry and they're going to do that for us. So really, it's a full service place, and it's really nice. It's worth it. And Warm River, once you come out of Warm River, it's climbing pretty much continuously till you get here, and then I think maybe it's going to be flat more or less towards Flagg Ranch. I don't really know, having not done it before, but so that's the plan. But so if you can't get into Warm River campground, then come over here to Squirrel Ranch and Squirrel Ranch, yeah. And they have a big bicycle outside on their fence, so it's easy to find, and so they cater to the bicycle riders. Okay, that's it for tonight. I'll see you in the morning.